Hey, so today I want to talk about a couple of things that you need to consider when you're looking at buying a home, but you also need to sell. There's a lot that can go into this, and I know it can be very, very stressful. So let me give you a few tips on both sides before you get going with anything, just to help you be prepared. Okay. First of all, on the buying side, consider your budget. That's probably the most important factor. How much home will you be able to afford? How much home do you want to afford? All right. Be sure to factor in not only the cost of the mortgage, but property taxes, homeowners insurance, utilities, moving expenses. Talk with not only your agent, but also with a qualified lender to make sure that you know what that price looks like before you get out there and do anything crazy like making offers. Second thing, think about your needs. What are you looking for in a home? How many bedrooms? How many bathrooms? Do you need a yard? Does it need to be fenced? Do you need a garage? How close is it to the school? How close is it to work, to public transportation? The things that are necessary. And then you consider the wants. What do you want the home to have ideally? Do you want it to have a pool? Do you want it to have a hot tub? Do you want it to have an extra office space, a finished basement, things like that? And then with your needs and your wants, consider your timeline. All right. When do you actually need to move? If you're in a hurry, the reality is you may have to compromise on some of your wants. If you're able to take your time, you may be able to find the right thing. But again, how long is it going to take? What will the cost be for waiting if you either wait to sell or if you have to rent temporary accommodations or stay in your mother or father-in-law's basement while you're looking? All things to consider. The final thing on the buying side is consider the market. What does the current market look like? Are homes selling quickly? Are prices going up or down? See, understanding this and working with your agent to help you look at the market is going to determine how aggressive you need to be in your searching, in making offers, in going after the wants versus the needs, but also in how you're going to market and sell your home that you've got already. So once you consider these factors, don't forget, you still got a home to sell. Most people can't carry two mortgages, so that's probably going to happen before you're able to close on the new home that you're moving into. So again, some quick things to consider when you need to sell to be able to buy, also selling in general, honestly. First of all, price it right, especially if you have to sell to be able to buy. You don't want to wait around and hope that offers are going to come in. The vast majority of the time, the first offer is the best offer. The vast majority of the time, the interest at the beginning is going to be far greater than the interest you're going to see 6 weeks later. So pricing it right is going to help you in the long run. Secondly, stage the house. Do everything you can to make it look more attractive to potential buyers. Take down some of the personal items that are your flavor that may not be other people's flavors. All right. Clowns, horror, swimsuit models, all those sorts of things, and make it as neutral as possible so that people can see themselves when they come into the home. I've seen a lot of crazy things, and we want it to be your space. But when you're selling, people need to be able to see it as their space. Decluttering is also huge. Trying to make sure that there aren't things covering all the kitchen countertops, that there aren't things piled up in the corners of every single room. Those things can go a long way to helping your home sell faster. Next, get professional photos taken. Okay. Don't just let somebody come through with their camera and snap a shot where they're standing in the reflection in the mirror, where the room is sideways. Have a professional who understands the angles, who can get the best lighting, who can make your house pop. A good agent is going to use a professional photographer. The next thing is be available for showings. All right. Buyers want to see your home when it's convenient for them. So the more availability you have, the greater potential you have to get your house seen. All right. If it's only available on Saturdays from 9 to 11, that's going to cause a problem in selling fast and getting the best price, because it's going to limit when people are going to be able to take a look at your house. And most people are not going to buy a house without taking a look at it. Just a thought. Finally, be patient. Yes, you need to buy to sell. Yes, you want to do that as quickly as possible, but it can still take time. Don't get discouraged if you don't get offers right away. Work with your agent on what you can do to make it stand out, to get more eyes on it, to incentivize potential clients. Sometimes it's not a price drop. Sometimes we keep the price where it is, but hey, we'll offer to buy down a point or two of the interest. It's the same net effect, but it can incentivize certain buyers. That's just one thought. There are lots of things that we can do if the interest is there, but we're not seeing it move like you want or need it to. So I hope these tips kind of help you out and help you understand this is doable, but it does take some work. It's going to take some patience. You're going to be tempted to lose your sanity, but when you work with a professional, you can get it done. If you have any other questions or need help, feel free to reach out. I'm happy to talk to you.